Well, hello everybody. How are you today? It is such a beautiful day today. It is 60 degrees, the sun is shining, and Miss Winnie is over on the table. She must like the feel of that vinyl tablecloth, and I really don't need at the table to tell you the truth. It's more like, my makeup little studio right there, tiny, tiny. I got a ring light over there and my little equipment, and she loves it. I opened up the door today to put my fire extinguisher out in the hall because the landlord texted and said, "Put your fire extinguisher out in the hall, and I'll bring you the permanent one." So I did that, and she scooted out and went upstairs. My upstairs neighbor Rob is not home, and he's never minded. He doesn't mind cats. So the first time he met her, though, apparently she scared the crap out of him. He said he opened the door and he saw her, and she was like, and he was like, ah. So yeah, he and Vivi were kind of buddies in a way. Vivi was a character. He was so funny. Rob would be coming in to the house like with groceries and stuff, and Vivi would be like right in the middle. When you're coming up the stairs, there's Vivi, and he's laying right there, and he wouldn't move. Rob said, "I'm bringing up my groceries, and the cat won't move." I said, "I know. He's just his own man." He was just something else. And another funny story about Vivi is that when Rob had a girlfriend, apparently she left the door open for some reason. And she was in the kitchen, which is in the back. And then she came forward and went in the living room and saw Vivi on her couch, just making himself very comfortable. He was such a funny cat. Anyway, so yeah, she loves to go upstairs and she finds a place to lay down and fall asleep. I just don't get it. But yeah, she's doing good. She's getting a little better. It's taking her a long time. I've had her almost a year. It's going to be a year, I think, on like the October 20th that I've had her, and she'll come up and she'll snuggle for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. One night she was with me for an hour, which I was really surprised. She just kind of cuddled up, up against me and then went to sleep. And now she's wanting to go under the covers, which is so cute. She'll go under the covers and she'll stay there for maybe 10, 15 minutes. Then she'll come back out and sit down with me and then get up and go. She's a very independent cat, uh, just so independent. So, yeah, she's doing great. I had a pretty decent week. Um, Monday, I was out of work in 2.5 hours because there was hardly anything to do. And then on Wednesday, I come in, there's barely any food in the refrigerator. So I was there for like 4.5 hours. And I was not a happy camper. I don't mind working, but, when I have to do every single item of food, there's no excuse for that. It's like, did anybody do any work on Tuesday? You know, I don't know. But I can't complain. I do love my job. I just wish that, sometimes it wouldn't be so hard. 4.5 hours on my feet is hard. It really is, which is why I reduced it down to 3 hours. But, I'm very dedicated and I'm very loyal, and I'm just not the type to say at 12 o'clock, okay, it's time for me to go, I'm going. I don't do that. I get all my work done, and I just, I could never do that. I've never had that kind of work ethic, you know. So, so that was okay. I got that done with. And then, let's see, Wednesday afternoon, or was it Monday? I think I did a few grocery shopping on Monday. And then on Thursday again, I did a food haul the other day that you saw. And today I just decided to put some makeup on today. I've been getting back into my makeup again, and I'm wearing this very, very pretty nightgown slash house dress. I like to wear these around the house because they're comfortable. I don't necessarily, get up and put on jeans and a t-shirt or whatever. I'm just comfortable. It's just me, so it doesn't really matter what I wear. So that's what I do. I wear these, around the house and I'm comfortable. I live alone, I'm single, and I just love it. I just do what I do. So, yeah, I've been mentioning LA Girl. LA Girl is such a good product that I discovered through Mrs. Melissa M. Beauty on YouTube. And I've been getting some extra bucks. So I actually have gotten some palettes, which I'm going to show you. All right, so the best thing about LA Girl is they are so affordable. I was blown away at the price point, which is like $5.99, right? For these quad things. This was the first one I got, and this is called Sensualize, and it's got some really pretty colors, very basic nude colors. $5.99. The next time I had some extra bucks. Now I've been ordering these off of CVS online because they don't have them in the store. I've never seen them in the store. And then this one I just got in the mail, and this one is so pretty. It's called Glamorize. It's got some purples in there. It's really pretty. So if I can get it open, I know I've opened it already. Oh, you know what? I have not opened it yet. So it's got tape on it, but you can see how pretty it is. It's got some purple hues in there. And then yesterday from Amazon, this one, I think this one was $6.99, but it is so worth it. And what is this called? It's called Glam and Get Going. And look at this beautiful packaging. It's a tin packaging, and it's got a nice clip, and look how pretty that is. We've got this is like a lilac color right here. I know it doesn't come out well on the computer. That's a lilac. This is a very pretty pink shimmer. And then this is a very light pink shimmer up here. And these all have little specks. You can see little specks of shimmer, but not a whole lot. And I know you can't see that very well because that's the pink. And then this one, they're very, very light, but they come out really pretty on the eyes. Yeah, you can't really see that, but they are so beautiful. Absolutely love them. And then this is a dark shade to put in your corner right there. Isn't that beautiful? And it does have a one of those cheap things in here to put your eyeshadow on with, which is nice if you're out and about and you want to put some makeup on. But of course, I love my brushes and I use my brushes for everything. Now, today, though, I actually decided to use my Sydney Grace because I knew I had a color in there similar to this dress that I'm wearing. And I know I brought it with me. Where'd it go? Here it is. This is my Sydney Grace palette that I had gotten for all the little singles that I got. Haven't gotten it in quite a while. I just haven't had the budget. But these are my colors from Sydney Grace. And this one is like a teal color. So it's similar to the color of my dress. But I started out with this light blue all over right here. And then I went into this teal color right here. and I put that on my lid. All right. And then what I did was I put this bright green as my eyeliner. And then for the outer corner, I did a couple of things. I used this shimmer color right here and that one, and just kind of put them together. And this is the look I came out with, and I thought it came out pretty nice. I am being a lot more careful with my applications these days. I've been watching, Mrs. Melissa M. Beauty. She's my absolute favorite beauty YouTuber, and coming in second is Mandy Lee. And I just watch how they do their eyeshadows, and I've been just trying to, kind of copy what they do. And I have noticed really improved looks now that I've kind of implemented some of their techniques, and I'm really pleased with it. So, yeah, I'm back to my makeup. It's been a while since I think I've just kind of been down. It's been rough. My family they came up for my cousin's wife's birthday, thank goodness, in early July. But before then, I was so depressed, as I'm sure we all are, because we haven't been able to see our families. We don't want to get them sick. They don't want to get sick. So, it's just been kind of a rough time for everybody. And seeing them in July really helped. And within the past couple of weeks, I've just been uh, makeuping again. I've been keeping the lipstick off, even though they have lifted the mask mandates here in Vermont. There are so many tourists here from hot spots that scare me half to death. I mean, I had to go to the hearing aid specialist on Thursday, and I have to go through Stowe to do that. Do you know the highway is about 13, 14 miles from where I live? I mean, we are out in the boondocks, guys. So I have to go through Stowe, and I see cars from Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, and it scares the crap out of me. So I'm like, they could be coming over here. We're only down the road from Stowe, you know. And yeah, so I decided, and then I got sick before I started wearing my masks again. Uh, the first couple of weeks, I was so happy we don't have to wear the mask. But then I got sick, and I could have, I was convinced I had the virus. But the doctor's office was like, well, you don't have a fever, you don't have any shortness of breath, so you're probably fine. Just stay home and take care of yourself, which I did. And most of the symptoms are gone, but I still have the congesty cough here. You can hear, that there is gurgling stuff in there, and that is still lingering. But the muscle aches and everything else is gone. This could still be allergies. Who knows? But anyway, yeah. So I am wearing masks again. So I actually went to CVS and I got a pink cloth one and a yellow cloth one because I'm trying to stay at least a little bit color coordinated if possible. So I've got the black one, a pink one, and the yellow one. So yeah, I look pretty cool when I'm out and about with my pretty masks. So better safe than sorry. This is a big tourist area, and Lord knows, the county just over the line from us, they have like the biggest surge right now. And, I had to go through there to get to my appointment, and I had to go a little bit past Burlington. And of course, that whole area is just surging like crazy. So thankfully, I don't have to go outside of this Stowe area anymore. I don't want to. It's too scary. So, yeah. So that was kind of my week, just going. I went for my final hearing aid appointment. I don't have them in right now. And I told her I was having a little trouble of speech at work because I have so much extra noise now. When I do my prep, the refrigerator is right next to me. So I can hear that motor really loud. And then if anybody who has a softer tone of voice, tries to talk to me, I can't hear them. I can hear my boss because she has a pretty good resonating voice, that she projects really well. But a lot of other people don't, and I still have trouble. So she raised up the speech, pattern in there and raised it up a little bit more for background noise. So we shall see how it works out. I am off on Monday because I do have a very important doctor's appointment. So I asked for that day off and I got it. So that's going to be my physical therapy. I really can't miss that. And they had no other times available. And as you know, my back has been giving me so much trouble. Whoa! Somebody's talking about me. My ear is just ringing away. Wow. Who's talking about me? You may have seen that I put up a video a week or so ago to somebody who knows who they are. You know who you are. And that's just a little drama that I had to deal with. And I just did that and left it at that. Some past relationships that I've had on YouTube seem to think that they could just come over and decide to be friends again. And sorry, it doesn't work that way. If anybody who knows what I'm talking about, they'll know. You do not want to be in a friendship with somebody who lies all the time, who hurts people, and is only in it for herself. No, not happening. Sorry. So that's what that was all about. I'm sorry I had to put it on my channel, but sometimes you have to deal with these things and just let people know, hey, you're not coming into my life. Sorry. I'm 64 years old almost, and I have learned a lot. I'm telling you. And especially once you get on YouTube, oh my gosh, it is a zoo out here. It can be, and if you let yourself get involved with the drama, it just becomes terrible for you. You feel terrible all the time. You're mad, you're sad, you're resentful. And I decided, it's just not worth it anymore. Not worth it. So a couple of months ago, I made an announcement. I am not dealing with that drama anymore. Okay. It's never going to go away. It's always going to be the same. And my life has been so much more fun and so much more easier not getting involved with stuff that really doesn't involve me anymore, you know. So, my motto is life is short, all right? And we know that more now than ever how short life can be. And you really need to prioritize what is important and what is important enough to invest in, right? YouTube drama, bleh, who cares? The people who do it, let them be, let them do their thing. Do what you want, be happy. Do the things that you love to do. If you love to paint a picture. If you love to sing like me and my best friend Shimmersoul on YouTube, she's my best friend on YouTube. That's a new revelation today. Hey Shimmer, you're my favorite. So yeah, we love to sing and it helps us dealing with the pandemic, dealing with our various, mental health issues. Like I can get very depressed, she can get depressed. Things just happen, health problems, things like that. But singing for 2 hours just brings joy. It brings joy to us. It brings joy to our people who come and chat and listen. And it's just been amazing. So that's my message for today. Do things that you love, because you're not going to be here forever. And if you are on the outs with somebody you really, really love, try and fix it. I really couldn't fix it when I was having trouble with one of my relatives, because apparently she was going through a lot that I didn't know about. But eventually, thank God, we came back together. And I mentioned my sister in my 9/11 video. My sister is my half sister. All right. My dad got me when I was 3 years old from my birth mother, who I he says she physically abused me. I don't remember actually, but I do remember being left alone a lot. So, and I was only 3. So he got custody of me. He remarried, and then he had Kim with my stepmother. And Kim and I were so close. You know, I considered her my best friend for a very long time. And she got involved with somebody who was very controlling, and it was tough. I'd call her and I'd talk to her on the phone, but the minute she heard his voice, she would say, I have to go. And it just got fewer and fewer phone calls, because of that relationship. And one day I wrote her a letter and I said, I really miss you. You were my best friend. And she wrote me back and she said, I'm sorry, I just can't be the sister that you want. And that was in 2015. And we haven't talked since then. She sent me an email a couple of times last year after my mom got back in touch with her. My mom and Kim weren't talking either. Kimberly has a lot of issues, but they got back together. So I got her email, she got my email, and we've emailed a few times. And she said, I am not good at corresponding. I'm not going through a divorce. Finally, I don't know how they stayed married that long, but you know, I don't know. But anyway, so that's the story of my sister, and I don't know if we'll ever speak again. She's got 2 kids, which is nice, and it does hurt. It would be so nice, and apparently she's not far from me. She's like in Boston, and I'm in Vermont. That's not very far, so it would be nice if we see each other again someday. But I'm not going to hold my breath. So anyway, today I'm just hanging out. I did my 9/11 video and put on some makeup. And my upstairs neighbor is letting me use his Hulu, which is awesome. Okay, because I told him my rent's going up and I have to cut out my cable. And he let me use his Hulu so I can get on and I can watch season 11 of Shameless. Yay! So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to start binge watching season 11, the last season of Shameless, and one of my favorite shows. I am no prude, believe me, guys. Everybody thinks I'm Miss Goody Two Shoes, but I'm really not. I just know how to behave. I know how to present myself and behave on YouTube. Um, I can curse. Yeah, I can curse. I can do all kinds of things you don't know about. But yeah, and Shameless, I love it. It's funny, it's interesting, it's tragic. It's just a good show. So everybody have a great rest of the day, and I hope that we'll be singing tonight. Last night we got booted off. I think it was the internet, and hopefully we'll be back. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day. Bye.